Hello Aries, this is Olivia from Das Tarot. I'm here to do the reading for you for the month of June. I will be doing a follow-up probably mid-month just to check on everybody. Let's go ahead and get started. I'd like to do, whoa, that was fast. These are the Soul's Journey deck. They're oracle cards. They really have some decent sayings. It says friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Yes, friends are nice. Friendship. And this is you, Aries, the Emperor. You rule an entire empire. You have 4 kings under you. And by the way, your astrological planet that rules you is Mars, which is a warrior type planet. Nice. Let's see what we have for you. Let's go ahead and get started. Oh my gosh, the High Priestess. Now this talks about using your intuition. That's interesting. That is very interesting. And I say that because usually it's the water signs that usually get this card a lot. But it doesn't always matter. But yeah, the water signs, you know, that would be Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. And the High Priestess, she's in touch with the Heavenly Divine, but lives on Earth. She's kind of like the female Pope, is the way I've heard her described. Let's see what we have. Oh no. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse is a missed opportunity. The King of Knights is someone that has a plan. They were headed that way, but it's come to a complete halt. Oh my gosh. The Star. This indicates that there's no healing. There's not going to be any hope here. It's a wish that didn't come true. That's tough. But obviously you were aware of it, or this is your person. And even if this is your person, if you have that strong of an intuition for it to be the first card out, you must have seen this coming. You must have seen it coming. So whatever the plans that the Knight of Pentacles had, they're no longer in effect. This must have been something that just recently happened, because this is kind of like your recent past, or your recent present in a sense. Oh, that was tough. Let's see who your friends are. Okay, now, I believe this is you, Aries. The Knight of Wands. It's a very fast moving, and it's a message, and it's going to be a very good message. And it's going out. Away from your person's, headed that way, which tells me you knew this was going to happen, and you're already making plans, perhaps some other direction. Could be about work. The wands are always about, they're not only about work, but work usually. And I see a big money loss. Where are you headed? Where are you headed, Knight of Wands? Oh. Okay. The Five of Wands. And judgment. Somebody's calling a judgment. I believe it's the divine when it's in reverse. It could also be a reconciliation, possibly. I mean, right now I don't see it. And we don't even know for sure if this is a person or if it's a job. I don't know yet. Remember, we're talking about friendships here, so let's keep going and see what we run into. But the Five of Wands, that does definitely talk about internal conflict with another person. Usually it's two people that have very strong wills, and one wants it their way and the other one wants it their way, and it just doesn't work. It's like a conflict of interest, basically. And the Judgment card is talking about either a reconciliation, perhaps, because you are headed out with good news. All right, anyway, the Judgment talks about reconciliation. It talks about judging yourself. Have you been walking with integrity? Do you have any past stuff that needs to be dealt with? Oh my gosh, this ain't good. This Seven of Swords in reverse, this talks about somebody getting caught doing something devious. That would bring a lot of stuff to a halt. Aries, is this you? Have you been caught doing something? It could be at work. It could be in a relationship, perhaps. In the upright, it talks about betrayal. Did you betray someone? Was there something that was done that shouldn't have been done, and someone over here found out? Let's keep going. Oh, isn't that interesting? The Knight of Swords, this talks about somebody that's very egotistical. They're just coming in really fast. Whatever they're going to tell you is not the truth. It's a lie. It also talks about attention. They want attention. Oh my gosh. I think it also could mean that something is about to get cut out. I know usually in the upright that can be the meaning, but in a situation like this where everything has turned dark, I'm kind of wondering if this is not somebody wanting to cut somebody else out. You, perhaps, Aries, maybe they want to cut you out. Is this work related? Are you getting let go? The Hermit in reverse. Gosh, and the Wheel of Fortune. I did not pull that many cards to reverse. So it's really strange that the majority of these are in reverse, especially on this side. Well, with the Hermit in reverse, this means that he needs to go inside and do some self-reflecting because something he did is not right. He's going to be called on it. It's going to be a judgment call. Now, the judgment here in the upright is going to indicate that you do end up getting justice for whatever it was that you did, which is deceitful, or getting caught at doing something that's deceitful. Into reflection, that means when he's in reverse, that means he's going to stay in reflection a lot longer because there's something that's not right. He's not feeling good about it. He needs to find out where did he go wrong, what happened, something on that order. And this one with the Knight of Swords, I feel like somebody's wanting to cut away from you. And they're not having a closure on whatever this situation is. They're not getting closure. Because without closure, the wheel is going to stay in the reverse. There's a cycle that has not ended yet. It's not ended. Because there needs to be communications. I'm not sure if this is work or what. But it says friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Is the High Priestess your friend? Because to me, honestly, I don't see Aries using High Priestess. I'm sorry, I just feel that. in this reading. It feels like it doesn't belong. If that makes any sense to you guys. It just doesn't feel like that's something they do. They rather use their head and be forcefully strong. You know, wands, all about wands. Not mystical. Alright, let me look at this. Let me do it a little bit. That doesn't surprise me. When we don't follow the rules of the universe, when there's a cycle that needs to be ended, you need to learn from it. If you don't learn from it, it never gets closed. It's a lesson that you're here on earth to do. And if you don't get the lesson, it'll keep spinning until you figure it out, or you'll get the tower moment. And I have a feeling it's for both sides here, Aries and whoever this is, if it's work or if it's a person. I'm going to dig a little bit deeper still. Let's see what we get for the middle. Oh my gosh. The whole situation is toxic. The whole situation is toxic. And whoever's using their intuition is aware of it. That's why the situation ended up like it did on both sides. It could be two people. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. You could be dealing with somebody that's an Aquarius. Aries. What was the good news that came? I'll clarify that real quick. What was the good news that came? Something about money and a home. Something about either money, or it could also be about a home. Home life. Stability in a home. What? I think it has something to do with money. So the good news was going to be that there's going to be an income for a home. Somebody's got big money coming. But there was a missed opportunity for this side, if this is the Aquarius. I'm just guessing on that because I don't see any other indicator. I can say that this is Aries, but this is the only thing here that's a person per se. That's Aquarius's card. Let's clarify the Tower. Oh yeah. Somebody's been hurt really bad. Very bad. But it is in reverse and it is a 10. So it's at the last phases of it. Somebody feels like they got stabbed in the back. I'm going to clarify the Devil. Somebody has gotten really hurt. I'm guessing it's this person here with all the reversals. Because justice was done here. Judgment calls for justice. I don't see a reconciliation anywhere. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. A lot of hurt and pain. Could be for both. When the middle card is here, this means it affects both people. This was a relationship that wasn't supposed to work. Maybe it was supposed to just be a friendship and it got too mingled up and somebody wanted to make it more. Not that I'm seeing love. Or maybe somebody was dreaming that it was going to be something more abundant. You know, home, marriage, whatever. And over here it's like, I already have a home. I'm good. I'm good. That's what I have. I'm going to pull one or bottom of the deck. Oh my gosh, the Lover's in reverse. It's not compatible. Not compatible. That's exactly what this is. Nothing in common. One was dreaming and one was living in the money world. Or, yeah. Okay, your card reads, here's the card. And it reads, surrender. At times, we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. That's what it looks like. That's what it is. That's what it feels like too. This wasn't getting anywhere. Could have been toxic. Somebody could have had an obsession with somebody. Whoever's on this side could have obsessed, or it could have been both ways. But the Tower moment's going to knock it down. It's going to be kapoosh. Oh, that's what I have for you, Aries. I hope that it helps. And I will see you in a couple of weeks, and I will talk to you then. Well, thanks for watching. Namaste.